So first off, welcome to Musselburgh. How are you feeling at taking over here?
Really excited when we got the offer to come here. It's an old club of mine. I actually played here many years ago, so it's good to come back in this role, playing at a good level of rugby, and hopefully we can do something positive with the guys that are here, and it's a great opportunity for us to kind of make our stamp on Musselburgh.
As you obviously said, you used to play here. Can you give, for people who don't know about your background and what level you played, where you played and whatnot?
Yeah, certainly. I was I was in the army, and then I left the army and joined the police. And my first posting was at Musselburgh. So Alan McCall was on my shift, so therefore he picked me up and dragged me along here as a stalwart of the club. And so played here for a few seasons. Actually, prior to that, I had a season or so at Kelso, and then came to Musselburgh, and then I moved house down to Peebles, so played down there for a number of years before injury curtailed my playing career and allowed me to jump into the sort of coaching side of things, where I coached at Peebles in many different sort of guises, in different age grades, all the way through the sort of youth sides and into the seniors as well, and ultimately was director of rugby for 4 years there as well, before taking on a role at Trinity. Aki's the head coach role there for a couple of seasons before coming to Musselburgh.
What made you want to come here in this role?
We saw this I certainly saw this as a great opportunity for me to further my coaching career, to work with a club that I knew, as well, and still has great potential in keeping themselves in that sort of top bracket of amateur clubs within Scotland.
From that, what do you feel you can bring to the club in your new roles? So what changes do you think you can make to make an impact?
Yeah, I think it's really about building on what Grant Tallock has done before in his team, and putting a different spin maybe slightly on things. What we like to do is give the players a bit more responsibility for their own actions. So yes, we will ultimately make decisions as coaches, but we want the players to be the main decision makers, both on the park and also have a good impact off the park as well in terms of that process. I think I certainly come with a strong background of organisation and making sure things are right, allowing players to develop that process as well, getting the key elements right, so they come on a Saturday well prepared, and ultimately hopefully to get that win that we all strive for.
So you obviously say get on you strive for. What are your hopefully expectations for this season?
I think you have to go into every league and every competition wanting to win it. So ultimately we want to win the championship, the league that we're in, National 1. But you have to be realistic within your goals as well. So there's subplots within that. A lot of change is coming up within Scottish rugby, and I think we see as an achievable goal is getting within that top 6 of the league, which will hopefully maintain our status or get us into that top sort of bracket come next year, when the proposed changes in league structure will leave us in a very good position, in a strong position to be one of the top clubs in the country.
So the club obviously as well is built around the progression of youth and upcoming players. Can we expect to see some new players, some new faces in the team from the seconds?
Yeah, I think that's what a new coaching team does bring to it. It allows players opportunity to step forward, and not say that they've been stifled before that, but it does give a new opportunity for a lot of players, fresh eyes on people, and that's what we've said to everybody. It is very much an open book in terms of our selection at the moment. We do know some of the players from previously, having seen some games both in video and in person as well, so we have an idea of some of the players, but obviously the wider squad, we don't really know them all as yet in depth, but we're starting to get to know them now, and this next stage of the season, the pre-season games, will allow us to actually see guys performing under that pressure of game situations. So Yes, I would suggest that there will be some new faces, different faces. There's a couple of new faces arrived from out with as well. Really what we're looking to do is make Musselburgh the sort of pinnacle of East Lothian rugby, which it has at the moment in terms of league status. It is a top ranked team there, so what we're looking to do is build that pyramid structure around about East Lothian and say, if you want to play at National 1 rugby, come to Musselburgh and still maintain that East Lothian connection, because I think that's quite an important part of it as well. It still is an East Lothian community. You have a Musselburgh community, an East Lothian community, so you're not totally severing links from your local club. You're still maintaining that through that buy-in to play for your county, if you like.